Yeah. And that's so beautiful that you mentioned that because obviously I get to experience these things firsthand a lot of the time. So even earlier today, just observing the discussion that you were having and knowing and reflecting on it with you afterwards, understanding that like even if this individual wasn't ready to hear it right now, it was what needed to happen right now for them to get out of their own way. You know what I mean?
Of course, because there's so much potential in each and every one of us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we carry so much of the external world on us that we go and we avoid the inner work,
Okay.
which is the most important. The inner work that you do here, you want to change the world, do the inner work.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do in here.
Yeah.
Because if you take on this external world and you're taking on a responsibility here, there, here, I'm not saying you can't.
Okay.
What I am saying is prepare the inner to handle whatever it is you're taking on externally.
Sure.
It's not, let me take on the external and then the inner. No, it's inner, then external.
Yeah.
Let me act like the person I need to become to be able to handle this external reality.
Yeah.
Let me embody that behavior first.
Yeah.
You know, great story, Gandhi story,
Okay.
which will explain this perfectly. Gandhi, right, had taken a woman who said, ask for help. And this woman said, Gandhi, can you please tell my son to stop having sugar because it's not good for him. The doctor says it's not good for him. You know, and then Gandhi goes and says, come back in 2 weeks. So now the lady comes back with her son in 2 weeks, and then Gandhi goes, son, I want you to stop eating sugar.
Okay.
And it was amazing because end of the day, he stopped eating sugar right there and then. Now the mother was like, hey, why couldn't you do that last time? Gandhi said, because until then, I was having sugar. So I went with 2 weeks not having sugar,
Wow.
and then I can ask him not to have sugar.
Yeah. Wow, that's powerful.
Meaning, what he said, be the change that you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
Taking it further, people don't listen to what you say, they listen to who you are,
Yeah.
what you embody, what you practice, what you do.
Yeah.
The message is the medium. It's the person. People feel presence. Most articulation and communication is nonverbal. It's body language. If this body and this body haven't experienced what we're talking about, people are going to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to have the understanding that if you're not living it,
Yeah.
people don't listen. You have to truly live it.
Yeah.
A lot of people say love. A lot of people say kindness, compassion, empathy, patience, wisdom. But ask yourself, are you living it?
Yeah.
Because I forgot who said it, but they say it just like this. I can't hear what you're saying because what you're doing is so loud.
Yeah. That's so powerful.
Then take it further. It's very simple. How do you know? Because it comes from behavior and conduct.
Okay.
I pay attention to behavior and the way people conduct themselves. And the reality is that if you want the end result, right?
Yeah.
People miss the one most important thing. You could imitate my behavior, you can imitate my conduct, but it doesn't mean you're gonna get the same end result. People miss it all the time.
Right.
See, I love people.
Yeah.
I love creation. I do what I do and I give the way I do, not expecting.
Right.
I do it unconditionally.
Yeah. Certainly.
And I can tell you that even now, I'm still synthesizing and improving my unconditional love. I'm still looking for holes in it. I'm still looking to make it better. I'm still looking to strengthen it. I'm still looking to strengthen that level of abundance and unconditional love inside of me.
Right.
But you need the right motivation. My motivation is love.
Okay.
I'm gonna embody that inside me. Have I been perfect my whole life? Absolutely not.
Right.
Has this taken a lifetime to get here? Absolutely.
Yeah, certainly.
But that's my motivation. What emotion are you holding inside? What is it going to be your motivation? Because I can promise you, if it's low level motivation like envy, jealousy, you're gonna get the same end result. If it's the motivation of attaining more, you're gonna get the same end result.
Right.
If it's the motivation of status, fame, credit, recognition, you ain't gonna get the same end result. Because your driver, what drives you is different.
Right.
What feeds my spirit and what feeds your spirit is different.
Not the same, yeah.
And what I can understand is that when you have a spirit fueled with the idea of unconditional love, it's a powerful thing. It's a spirit that, not that you don't go through it, because you go through it. You feel what you feel, but it ain't stopping. It's gonna go through it and it's gonna rise.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
During winter, I found an invincible summer inside me. You know, like that's happening. You know, like that, and that's the perspective. So you need the right motivation, because if you don't have it, you're not gonna manifest it. All greatness in this world has been created by great spirits that, in their perspective, their genius is they were so in love with the world around them. Because to get to that level of understanding, you have to be in love with the world and its people. And forgive them because they do not know. And that's okay. But to forgive also means to forget. And what do I mean by forget? That means that you got to forget what they've done. Because as you hold on to that, if you're actually going to hurt your faith and your belief, you actually need to make sure that all you see is good. All you hear is good. All you say is good. And just have faith and belief it'll work out. And don't worry about the occurrences around you. Don't worry about the external, because you can control you. You can control how you respond to everything. But if you're going with faith and belief, that's how you teach it. You model it.
Right.
You inspire them. You do it. Yeah. Even when they do things that they can't themselves believe, like, wow, they're still loving me? Still caring about me? Still there for me? Challenging me and telling me what I don't want, knowing I'm going to be upset with him? That's love. Mm-hmm. That's how you do it.
Yeah.